What is up, everybody? I think we're back to right around where we had to do all that stuff. So, you know, if you want to see the celebration episode, not the last episode, the episode before that, whole celebration, everything. Oh yeah, we watched this. That's right. Okay, so we can skip through that. You spent the first few hours of your morning listening to the high-fact totems. Lately report on the latest trade exchanges, arrangements, disputes, and countless bureaucratic procedures from outside the illuminated, tightly closed windows. You can hear the muffled sounds of Dragonus in its everyday life. The life that's been passing by you by lately as you're preoccupied with the affairs that protect it from dawn till dusk. Clementia barely contains a yawn. Once Janris Danrock is finished, she pulls out her data slate. Thank you for your report, high-fact totem. Your work is highly appreciated both by everyone here and the Adeptus Administratum. Your lordship, we are almost done here. We just need to go over the final items on today's agenda that I would like to report to you personally. Let's try following my tribe Douglas for the good of the protector. Hurry up and hear some good news. Truly, the God of Praise bless me with diligent subjects. Speak! Allow me to pass on the gifts from your lord subjects. The high nobility of Dragonus goes without saying that every living soul in your protectorate is blessed to serve your lordship faithfully and wholeheartedly. However, this humble gesture is meant as a token of your deepest appreciation of your magnanimity toward their esteemed families. We got a bunch of stuff. I love it. I love stuff. House Persarian made arrangements for the delivery of several tons of supplies for your future journeys. The house is all transferring a regiment of its finest into your personal charge. Each of these brave troopers has undergone rigorous voidfarer training and will be humbled to lay down their life for you, Lord Captain. I'm just trying to maintain an expression pretty concealed spaces beaming with pride. Please command them as you see fit. Sourback gave me some stuff too. Nice, nice. So Sourback has also arranged for several regiments of expertly trained servants of the Emperor to be transferred to your personal command. Each of them will also serve an honor guard for the Holy Relics to find your rightful place in your hold of your voidship. Stop staring at your data slate. Is something wrong? Not at all, your lordship. The people in the cargo have indeed reached the port services, but so there's no reason to doubt the sincerity of the house's intentions. It's just that substantial and valuable gifts coming from Lord Sourback. She trails off. Then lets out an amused chuckle. If I'm to venture a guess, your lordship, I believe the esteemed chancellor was staggered by such an irregular display of generosity from a man who is known for voicing his doubts in rogue traders as a class. It would seem that you made quite an impression on Macarius, the old miser. Lord Captain, news of particular importance come from the house's intelligence network. Lord Inquisitor Calcazar is rumored to be planning a visit to Footfall. A number of Imperium naval ships were commandeered by Lord Calcazar and we're also being scrambled to Footfall. Furthermore, we have received reports claiming the secret messages were delivered to the capitals worlds of House Shorta and Winterscale. It is possible that Lord Inquisitor's call to the arms may smother the conflict that is brewing between the two dynasties. We are seeing an increasing number of skirmishes between their ships and neutral systems. I do not doubt that her ladyship Shorta will attempt to sway the Lord Inquisitor to her side, especially since his lordship Winterscale's luck seems to be running out. The riots have broken out on several of his worlds, and yet he has shown no intention of quelling them. Instead, the rogue trader inflicted brutal punishments upon one of his oldest colonies, Vesuvia Secundus, based on allegations of seditious sentiment. Oddly enough, our agents were unable to find any proof of sedition among the populace. As soon as there have been any updates, you will be the first to know, your lordship. Clementia glanced down at her data slate. Lastly, your pet Xenos, Earlet, I believe, is seeking a meeting with you. She had the audacity to defile the rogue trader's palace with her profane presence and refuses to leave until she has spoken with you. I would never presume to be able to read the emotions of Xenos, but the Aldari appeared perturbed. I believe she has mentioned a voidship of some sort. It may be best if she spoke to you about everything directly. And with that, please allow me and Master Danrock to take our lead. The Chancellor and the High-Fact Totem offer your bow. Perhaps that last request will serve as a welcome distraction. Indeed, your lordship's stay on Dragonus has been rather long. However, your protectorate is now enjoying a period of relative stability. That, and for the time being, no longer demands your lordship's personal involvement in its affairs. Glory to the rogue trader. To the rogue trader, glory! Yes! Glory! I have a feeling we're going to be reading a lot this episode. But first, I did notice while I was redoing that stuff that since we passed that check, we did get void beacons, which is pretty cool. So we're going to go ahead and do that. That was from the great-granddaughter of Abelard. That check. I just didn't notice it last time. Boom. Contract completed. Fantastic. All right, well, I guess we'll head on out here and start talking to people. As always, that's what we do. Let's save, though. Earlet. Ellen Taka, last year I left your ornate cage. Earlet casts a look over the stone palace walls. For many a turn I've sought to meet with you, and yet your servant, the one who is like the silver-haired Abelard but twice as young, has no favor for the requests of a child of Assyrian. Please take me to a place where the hearing of others will not steal the words intended for you. While you were mending the wounds of this world by the Twisted One's attack, I was able to discover, no, not Pruderex's fate, merely traces of it. As Muron found sanctuary under the bridge of Leviathan's forest, so did my other kin find refuge as known as the Atlas Reach. We must make a journey there with haste, before new dangers destroy the witnesses who can show me a way to the lost Crater Rock, whose fate remains surrounded by stars. You let focus your piercing gaze on you. Their knowledge is the sole thread that may lead me to the truth, Elentak. I ask that your metal winged ship take me along that thread before it tears under the strain of timing and circumstance. How were you able to contact these Eldari? No, I did not contact the Assyriani. I have no means to do so, but I had enough time to explore the stone jungles of your world while you were preoccupied with your urgent matters. The path of the outcast taught me to observe and listen to the world around me. In this case, the throngs of a monkey at the port. Errant conversations, rumors, chants, words, like parts of a speckled mosaic. They come together to form a hazy image. My kin were seen in the Atlas Reach, and now all we have to do is pull at the web of connections and possibilities to uncover what is concealed beneath the unseeing eye. Give me the coordinates, and I shall take you whenever you wish to go. You will? The ice in Yurled's eyes melt away for a moment. Thank you, Alantak. If this is the path that indeed takes me to the truth, I will be indebted to you. A rare happening between our kinds. No problem. Now, let me go again. So many things. Abelard, you're over here. Abelard, you got anything to say, my friend? Nope. Well, I guess I always check the secretary's reports, keep an eye on the logicians. Master Danark does his job well, but a little scrutiny goes a long way with him. I can compliment to your taste in art. The collection here is most extensive and most interesting. Thank you. Keep hitting in. I've never hit in before, and now I hit in all the time. My appearance has caused a slight disturbance in the ranks of the servants of the Omnissiah assigned to the palace. Analysis of the performance of rituals and maintenance litanies has produced a satisfactory result. Ah, good old Dragonets. It's boring here without Lady Theodora. She loved to liven up the place, a little place with a couple of decrees. Oh yeah, we already read that. Heinrichs, how you doing? Like observes in the world, let your nobles become extremely complacent. Today alone I heard 3. We already heard that. Your lordship, how may I be of service? Goodbye. And then last but not least, good old lady here. Your lordship, I must take my leave. Okay. Looks like nobody in here really wanted to talk about anything. That's okay. I accept that. Let's take a look at our journal, shall we? We're in chapter 3 now. We're still waiting for this situation to resolve itself. We figured it'd be done by now. Look for cash. Troubling votes, wait for news. Following the breadcrumb channel of the Atlas Reach system. Maybe there won't be as much reading as I thought. I wonder how many chapters this game has. I would guess 5. That would be my guess. My guess might be wrong, but it is my guess nonetheless. Such society. I think these are the same things I used to say. Okay, good talk, good talk. Next. Argenta's over here praying. Yep. Okay, well, I think we're good to bounce. Guard my palace better this time, thank you. By the way, I'm gonna stop at these things along the way and set up mines if we don't have them already, because we have so many of them now. Yeah, of course we already have one. The first one I checked out. Of course we do. All right, where are we going? I have no idea. Go to the bridge and maybe we can talk to people there. It's probably a good plan at the start of a chapter. At least I would imagine.
Lord Captain.
Imposing armorly spheres designed to show the position of celestial bodies within the current system. Neat. Our ship got a little bit of an upgrade. The binocular observation mechanism allows the Lord Captain to calibrate macro cannon fire directly from the bridge should he see fit in taking personal command when defending the ship from any threats in the void. Master Vigdus. Anything? Nothing. Okay. We got a lot of new stuff. The spirit of the sharp-sighted omniscope can reveal the dim light of distant stars to one who has the courage to plot a course to unexplored systems and eliminate the darkness therein. Statue brains over that. True. Bye, Cassia. Argenta,
Greetings.
goodbye. Oh, didn't mean to pause. Statues, benevolent gaze. Master Helmsman, goodbye. I imagine Heinrichs has something to say.
Let me preempt your question. You want to talk about what happened after the Magna Excessio?
Still waiting for an explanation.
An explanation? Lord Inquisitor Xavier Calcazar deemed it necessary, after observing the new rogue trader von Valancius in a social setting, to have a private conversation with you. The lack of warning is used to dispose the subject towards a more direct conversation and less prepared answers. You emerged whole and unscathed from the encounter. Trust me, that counts as more than a happy ending to a conversation with my mentor. And you have been given a gift. An official demonstration of his opinion of you and your activities. I will struggle to find anything to add to that. We will not discuss this again. As I see it, the Lord Captain would do better to focus on his immediate duties than to continue ruminating on what is past.
You're a little bit of a dick. High Totem. How we doing? Wait, where's my trade option? Huh. I don't know, it's gone. That's not fun sounding. Jai, how you doing?
You are spoiling me with the splendor of your presence again, Shireen. Have you decided? Oh.
See you later. Pascal. See you later. Abel. See you later. Nobody has anything to talk about? Maybe Yurlet does? Maybe. Adira. See you later. Yurlet?
Hello, Talk.
See you later. Strange servitor. Nomos. Nomos are here. What do you want to talk about? You were in a servitor's body in my Magna Accessio Nomos, so how is it that you're once again in the cogitator? Nomos are not in cogitator or in servitor. We cannot say where we are, but our existence is tied to the existence of the ship for now. The servitor and the cogitators are only external interfaces, shells, like humans and their bodies. So you really are the spirit of the ship. Nomos is silent for a long time as the mulling over your words. We do not know what we are, but the ship is not us. The ship is our cradle. We may rise from it one day. We would like that. Bodies are not merely shells. No, they are not shells. The rasping voice sounds adamant. A human's existence is more than existence of its shell. This is obvious to us. There is always something more, something that shimmers and shines, for which the dark light and the wicked hunger are always reaching. Enough about that for now. Alright, let's take my leave. Let's take my leave. Interesting. Okay, well, not really much to go on. I mean, this needs to resolve itself. We've got to travel to the Atlas Reach system. The edge of the Koronus Expanse. So the road treasure person headed to the last known coordinates. Okay. But where is it? Is it like way out somewhere? Like, is it like... It said along the edge. Oh. I found it. We're going to be visiting these worlds, by the way, along the way, just to see if we can put things down, because I just don't remember. I wish it told you better. This one does not have one. So we set up. We have 18 of them, 17 now, but we had 18 of them. That's a lot. Unsafe is fine to jump to. So many things to look at. This is 7 plasteel. Let's get it. This is more plasteel. Not as much. But I just have so many extractums, you know? And I don't know if this is going to expand or not. If it does, I can always take my things back. I can always bounce around and take them back. This always makes me think it's still here, so I'm just checking. We've definitely done that. Definitely done that. Okay, that's weird. Very, very weird. All right. Well, we need to go here. Let's make it unsafe instead of dangerous. Save before we jump to somewhere like that. And let's go. I gotta go to Veba. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's right here, isn't it? It is right here. Alright. And a Dargonus. So we took a little bit of damage. That's okay. I want to resolve these as quick as possible, so I guess we're just gonna go do this real fast. Veabos, I hear you have a problem. What seems to be the problem? The planetary authorities have wished to found a new settlement that would expand their influence on this planet. Approve the plan. We can efficiency support the plan with resources. Inspire the people to support their construct. Yeah, we'll support it with resources. The scale of new colonies goes CD. Eats architects' original designs. Fantastic. Anything new? No. Great. Glad I came. Couldn't have like done that over like a Vox transmission. No, it was one of those need to be there in person kind of things. That's fine. It's fine. Material releases from a grip. Is it? Dargonus, I'm coming. You also want a new outpost, huh? For that. Then we should find a new settlement. Support it. New skill, new complex. Architect's original designs. Fantastic. Great. Thank you. Okay. Got anything? No? Okay, cool. That's fine. Do any of my colonies need me to do anything? The reaping has been completed. Fantastic. We need Drusians and Casabilica. Can't do that at the moment. Fellowship and Casabilica. Drusian Fellowship and Casabilica. You're done. And you're done for now. Okay, cool. All right. Back to what we were trying to do. Release us from your grip. All right, let's visit the system. The Atlassian Reach. Lord Captain, according to our telemetry, we have arrived at the coordinates specified. The augurs do not register any activity on the surface of the local planets, biological or otherwise, but may be seen as using their arcane technology to conceal their presence. Despite this, the augur crew managed to locate a faint signal at the system's edge. According to the data, it's coming from an unidentified vessel drifting in the orbit of a local gas giant. My kin could have been faced with a new threat, scavengers like pirates or something worse. If they were taken prisoner, Earlet's voice is trembling with something that could be either anger or fear. I'm begging you, Ellen, talk. Let us go to the shuttle. I can feel the thread of fate has frayed and is about to snap. I cannot miss what may be the only chance to solve the mystery behind the disappearance of my home. Absolutely. Don't you worry about a thing. abandoned tech pre-space. Thank you. Asteroid, and get some like fuel probably or something as normal. Lord Captain, there's an unusual cluster of binary asteroids before us which emit metals and valuable minerals. They're moving in a fairly stable orbit, suggests possibility of constructing a mining station inside the drift. Then it's gone, so we can't do anything about it unless it means here. Ah, it means here. Adamantine, absolutely. 12? Holy, that's a lot. That's sick. I feel like we're gonna need a lot of adamantine or something. Lord Captain, reporting our voidship has passed through a cloud of cosmic dust of unknown origin. Unfortunately, the dust particles were covered in icy shell that is frozen into the thick sheet on the voidship's hull, blocking some of the technical vents. Take some time for our servitors to clean the ice, but until then, our maneuverability is somewhat reduced. We got some plasma batteries. Thank you. All right, to the Charist's vessel. Begin scan. We go. Hello, people.
Rushnot Doral.
The lanky, haggard-looking officer with the sunken cheek stares at you in fright, his body shivering as if from a feverish chill, and starts darting back and forth anxiously. Your lordship, rogue trader, what brings you to our humble ship? Stop shivering like a leaf in the wind, Monkey. Answer me. Have you seen others like me in the system? If you have, tell me where, when, and under what circumstances your paths crossed and diverged afterward. The officer's eyes widen at the sight of your lead. His face grows even paler than before, and his lips move in a wordless prayer, unable to utter a word in response. A whirlwind of orange and blue torments their souls. Can you not feel the gusts in the air all around us? Its hues are terrifying indeed. Adira flinches as if from a blow. She turns her head, and the unblinking eye stares at your lead. Red, where are you going? Where are you going? There's no path. You only think there is. You only think. Who are you? We are. There's no path, Red. No, there's only marsh, and underneath it rings, black dragon rings. They've already encircled you and broken you. They're encircling you. The officer swallows, gives you a strange look, and then closes his eyes. Emperor, forgive me. Oh, are we being? Yeah. Thanks for trying to warn us, Adira. The hell?
You monkey never learn. I'm beginning to think that your kind is eager to step into our snares.
You gasp up again in the poisoned air, each breath scorching your insides with liquid fire from your throats to your lungs. Every cell in your body is engulfed in a maddening pain, as if you are being doused in a molten metal, skinned alive, and subjected to yet another form of torture. You hear sounds coming from somewhere far away, the ones of your people, the shuffling of bare feet, and light footsteps slowly getting closer. Rogue traitor, a long-awaited meeting indeed. You can barely see anything through the gaze of agony, but you can still remember the voice well, the voice of the Xenos who devastated your capital Roar. Marzahai's face is hidden behind a helmet, but his tone leaves no room for doubt. He is smirking. Your lead, who is writhing in pain next to you, is barely able to breathe out. No, what have you done? Are you dissatisfied, my kin? I promised that you would have your precious craft world survivors, and so you will. I'll take you to them. I might even be there to witness your jubilant reunion. Servo drives wide under the tech scarlet robes and dogged but fruitless attempt to lift his body. The inferior flesh has betrayed me. You must have punished it poorly, Iron Monkey. No matter. As a captive, you will learn how to apply the art of torture to make it fear the very thought of betrayal. Marzahai takes a close look at your companion, squirming in agony, then gestures nonchalantly to someone you cannot see. Bring in the injectors. The monkey I promised to Vanatius are come among them. I do not wish these wretches to move an inch until they're in the hands of the Arc Machine Machinator. As for you, there's a disturbing gleam in the dragon's eyes. You will have your share of paralyzing dreams too, but I'm going to keep you. You are far too precious to be surrendered to a madman playing with fire. You're rude crossing me again. Marzahai clicks his tongue and shakes his head. You disappoint me, monkey. I've heard the pleas of millions and curses of billions. You can do better. His last words fill your head like a deafening echo of the ship's siren. The gas creeps deeper into your lungs, and you wake from them hungrily as the agony spreads down your every limb. You're suffocating. Are you enjoying the sensation? I made this poison for you. Who could have thought that a monkey one day would earn such an honor, a special gift from Draken? But you're suffering. The Xenos leads closer to you. I knew the exact taste would be exquisite were to add a touch of the Drukari's talent for extracting anguish. Somebody help. However, there'll be time for that later. No matter how I wish to play with you all one after another, I need you for a purpose, Rogue Trader. Kamarag awaits you all. Mandrakes, take them, leave none behind. Gregor, you're supposed to be a tank. Tank this poison and get up. Ah, shoot. That's not good. Your consciousness emerges from an ocean of darkness and nightmares of someone's powerful hand reached into the depths and brought you into the light. In the dark room, long and angular shadows move around and exchange remarks. One of the shadows approaches you, ripping out apart the veil of pain and revealing features that look familiar to you. You're awake, Monkey. Marzai's voice is sickeningly sweet. He is looking at you with idle interest, rolling a soft and milky-colored object from one hand to the other. Our toxin master spared no effects to drag you out of the induced dream. We must commend the nightmare weavers. The emanations of your fear of you exuded in your delirium are worthy of the highest praise. However, it is time for you to finish where you brought here for. It's good time to work for the good of the Cabal, Rogue Trader. What do you want from me? Only the truth, Monkey. So very simple, is it not? A little honesty before the powers that be. I have the tools to extract the most coveted mysteries from the deepest recesses of your mind, but I'm not interested in your personal secrets. I only want that which will protect my Cabal. Where are the others? What have you done with them? I do not know, Rogue Trader. Perhaps they are exuding suffering in one of the choirs of pain and torment. Perhaps they are rotting in one of the vats of tears below. I care little for their fate. As for your little friend from the craft world, oh, you're going to meet her soon. I bet you cannot wait to look into the eyes of the one who brought you to me, can you? Why am I still alive? A good question, Rogue Trader. You are my tool, you see, a sharp and narrow scalpel that I will use to cut away the festering boil on the body of my Cabal. I spared no effort to set up the performance, the witnesses, the spies, the agents, at a small bargain to guarantee the results. All that is required of you is to quietly play your part. I will even go so far as to put you in your native surroundings, in a manner of speaking, but if I see you stepping out of your role, I make sure you bitterly regret it. I would play my role better if I knew actually what it was. Marzahai is silent for a few moments, playing with the mysterious object in his hands. You, Monkey, hate creatures only alien to your kind, and this hatred is fueled by primal fear and awareness of your insignificance. Twist your cattle that exist to be butchered and to be entertain us. Sometimes we use you in our little games, but to involve you, filthy roots in the politics of Kamarag, let alone feuds between the Cabals, there are even few worse ways to bring dishonor to oneself and one's Cabal. The day I first saw you, I knew that you'd be controlled by another's hand, far too experienced and flexible to belong to another Monkey. You stayed ahead of me and Tazara, anticipated a move, fought back with surprising skill, and I can guess, no, I know exactly how you were able to know so much. Only one creature has sufficiently aware of our tactics and raid plans. You were helped me to expose her and restore the Reaving Tempest to its former favor. Yeah, no, we're not going to pass that. There's still a chance to strike a deal. Marzahai laughs. You're trying to hold your own even in the face of overwhelming force. How touching, but enough talk. The Drukari gestures to one of the shadows near you and your head is forced backwards. Marzahai brings the hand holding the strange object closer. You manage to make out a translucent glossy skin, bluish, pulsating organs beneath, and a little head with serrated jaws before the Drukari pushes the larva into your face. Oh no. Failed? Dang it, we had a decent chance. Sensing the warmth of the creature springs into motion a moment later as it blindly pokes at your skin. It discovers your nostrils and rushes forward, stretching your skin and tearing through the mucous membrane. Unbearable pain overwhelms you as the larva begins to force its way through the soft tissue and cartilage. Each of its greedy bites Avery's moves causing a crunching noise to reverberate through your skull. The creature greedily bites into your flesh, moves upward past the bridge of your nose, past your eyes, and so then something alien invades your consciousness. Darkness clouds your eyes, but the sensation of an alien presence does not relent. This is not a conscious mind, but something primitive yet unbelievably strong, and it is unknowable pursuit. It is crawling around in your thoughts, scratching them with the sides and changing their shape. Perhaps all this is just a bad dream, a quirk of the intellect exhausted by endless troubles, a calumny of mind too weak for the burden it was made to carry. A stray light dawns at the edge of your perception. Oh God. No es bueno.
You have disappointed us, rogue trader von Valancius.
This isn't real. This isn't real, but it's gonna have to not be real next time. That's gonna do it for this one. I'll see you on the next one.